That was Alex Sells with Yes, the Lord Will, and yet another day that God has brought us to. So I want to shout everybody out. Bishop of Music, how you doing? Julius Carson, Glenn Morton, how you doing? And Pastor James Lockhart, how are you doing? Thank you so much for coming in to Chopping Up with Queen Alicia. This has been a fabulous episode of The Voice Behind the Mic. It really has. It's great knowledge for those of you who are getting started in the music industry or who are basically who's been here. You know, it's really, really a lot of great knowledge that I need for you to share. So, right now, I am asking you to share this broadcast with two people and bless someone. Tonight we have in the house none other than Bobby Parker of the Bobby Parker Radio Show. So, are you ready? If you're not, you better get ready. Get ready, because you're about to be blessed yet another night. Thank you so much once again for listening and staying with us throughout the entire broadcast. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much.
We serve a big God. We serve a big God. We serve a big God, and He never fails. We serve a big God. We serve a big God. We serve a big God, and He never fails. We serve a big God. Ooh, yeah. We serve a big God. We serve a big God, and He never fails. We serve a big God. Yeah. We serve a big God. We serve a big God, and He never fails. He who created the earth and the heavens, He who created humanity from the dust, He who heals and redeems with His precious blood, none can compare. He who created the earth and the heavens, He who created humanity from the dust, He who heals and redeems with His precious blood, none can compare. We serve a big God. We serve a big God. We serve a big God, and He never fails. We serve a big God. God, we bless Your name. We serve a big God, and He never fails. Oh, yeah.
That was Ron Crowder Muhammad with Big God. Once again, I would like to thank each and every one of you for coming on to the Chopping It Up with Queen Alicia platform tonight. And every time when I say, hey, I'm out here, and you guys come, if you can, I love you anyway. I'm just notifying you that we are having a wonderful guest in the house. So I thank you. I thank you. And I thank you for listening to Chopping It Up with Queen Alicia.
Chopping it up with Queen Alicia, where every word is clear and true. From deep talks and open dialogue, join the conversation. Explore real relationships and pass the growth.
Yeah, chop it up with Alicia. This is the podcast you know you're gonna need, hun. Chop it up with Alicia J today. She's dropping them nuggets and stuff you really wanna say on relationships and situationships. Married or single, and even if you wanna mingle. Chop it up with Alicia, the queen today. Yeah.
Discuss hot topics and let your knowledge flow.
The queen. Let's chop it up.
Entertainment and guests and the mix. Every conversation is a good connect that makes.
Let's chop it up.
Let's chop it up. And I want to thank Christian Sounds Entertainment for that wonderful theme music. Tonight, we welcome you yet to another exciting edition of The Voice Behind the Mic. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Chopping It Up with Queen Alicia. I am your host, Queen Alicia, and I want to thank each and every one of you for joining us on this Facebook Live and TikTok Live. Tonight, we're sitting down with a man whose voice and dedication has helped encourage countless listeners through the power of gospel radio. As the host of the Bobby Parker Show, Bobby Parker has built a platform that not only shares great gospel music, but also provides encouragement, inspiration, and a place where ministry and music come together. This evening, we're going beyond the playlist. We'll be discussing the realities of today's gospel music industry, what independent artists must do to prepare themselves for success, how to build a meaningful relationships in radio, and what it truly takes to remain relevant in an ever-changing industry while keeping God at the center. Whether you're an artist, songwriter, radio broadcaster, music executive, or someone simply passionate about gospel music, tonight's conversation is designed to educate, inspire, and challenge you. So don't keep this to yourself. Share this broadcast and invite someone to join us and be a part of tonight's discussion. Don't forget to write your questions if you have any in the chat. Please help me welcome our special guest, Mr. Bobby Parker, host of the Bobby Parker Radio Show. Uh-oh. I don't have your volume. Mr. Bobby Parker, can you go out and come back in, please? Let me see if I can text him. All right, y'all. Y'all know it's gonna be one of them nights. I could feel it. I'm goodness, I can feel it. I really could. Well, guess what we're gonna do? We're gonna play another. Let me see if I could play another song. All right. Thank you guys for being so patient. Last night we had a clean slate. We just went right in, but sometimes it don't happen that way. It really doesn't. Let me see. Let me see. We're gonna go to a song. Let's go to a song. All right, you guys. I'm gonna let you hear this song, "Same God" by Carrie Fisher.
I believe miracles still happen, and I believe dreams do come true. Yeah, your promises are yes and amen. So in spite of what I see, God, I still believe in you. I believe miracles still happen. Oh, I believe dreams will come true. All of your promises, yes and amen. So in spite of what I see, God, I still believe. So in spite of what I see, God, I still believe in you. 'Cause you can do now what you did back then. You can do now what you did back then. Hey, you can do now what you did back then. 'Cause you're the same God, same God. You can do it again. You can do now what you did back then. You can do now every miracle. You can do now what you did back then. 'Cause you're the same God. Yes, you are. Same God. You can do it again. I believe you walked on water. I believe you raised the dead. And I believe you healed diseases just by the words that you said. I believe you won every battle. I believe that demons tremble at the name, the powerful name of Jesus. I believe you walked. Oh yes, I believe. Lord, I believe you're a mighty healer. You spoke the word and it was so. You won every battle. Demons tremble. The powerful name of Jesus. What you did back then. The way you heal, love, the way you deliver. You can do now. You're powerful, more than able. The miracle workers in the room. Do what only you can do. Same God, same God. You can do it again and again and again. Same God, same God. You can do it again. Same God, same God. I believe miracles still happen. And I believe dreams do come true. Your promises are yes and amen. Amen. So in spite of what I see, God, I still believe in you.
I love that song. I love that song. Yeah, that's Carrie Fraser, and she is due to come on here too to chop it up with me. Yeah, it's just we've been in this episode of the voice behind the mic, but she is going to be coming on to chop it up with us too. That Same God by Carrie Fraser. We're currently waiting and anticipating the Bobby Parker from the Bobby Parker Show.
for us. So
You get the glory, you get the glory, you get the glory.
for all that you've done.
You get the glory.
You sit high and you look down low on us. Came to the earth to help and interceded for us. So
You get the glory, you get the glory, you get the glory.
I played some great music tonight that I think all of you guys should go get and look. That's less than $10 right there. Right there. Right there. Right there. Right. That was Tatiana George with Thank You. Right. Oh, you know what? Maybe, this is great. I'm playing all females tonight. Absolutely. I'm going to play one other. All right. While we wait for Mr. Bobby Parker. Right. Carol Chisholm, Conquerors. All right. Thank you so much for being patient and sitting here with me. And while you're waiting, guess what you could be doing? Sharing the broadcast. And thank you so much for all of you who have already shared the broadcast. I appreciate you and I love you so much. I really do. Can't you tell? If you were here right now, I'll give you the biggest, gigantic hug for real. All right. Since I'm not there, look, one, two, three. Oh, yeah. Isn't that wonderful? Yes. All right. And for those of you that I'll see, because I will see, like I know G, I'm going to see G over the summer and I'm going to give her a big hug in person. I promise you. Thanks for listening to Chopping It Up with Queen Alicia. This is Carol Chisholm with Conquerors.
Drowning in guilt, lies from the past, dragging us down. Our strength won't last. Out of the shadows, His truth arises because of His unfailing love. We are more than conquerors. Oh, we are more than conquerors. We're conquerors. We'll fight every battle. We're conquerors. We'll win every war. We're conquerors. Death defeated, the enemy tamed. We've overcome in the power of His name. From desperation, hope is awakened because of His resurrection. Oh, we are conquerors. We're more than conquerors. Yes. We'll fight every battle. We'll win every war. We're conquerors. Yeah. He nailed our sins to the cross, buried sickness and pain, raised from the darkness of death. Jesus lives, we proclaim. You say, hey, hey. Buried sickness, and pain. Raised from the darkness of death. Jesus lives, we proclaim that we are more than conquerors. Conquerors, we are more than conquerors. Conquerors, we won't be defeated. We won't be denied. We are more than conquerors. We've got victory over the enemy. We got victory in Jesus.
That was Carol Chisholm with Conquerors. And yeah, Leo Brown, what's going on? And Leo's like, who's that? I have to send Leo some music. I really do. But yeah, that is Carol Chisholm with Conquerors. Again, guys, go download this music. I played about five singles, and look, $10. You can have all of them. Just download them. So now back to our guests. We want to thank everyone for being so patient, but our guest, we need to talk to him today, for real. None other than Bobby Parker from the Bobby Parker Radio Show. Please put your questions, if you have any, in the chat. Hello,
There we
Bobby
go.
Parker.
Hello, hello. Chopping it up with Alicia. Can you hear me? Chopping it up
I
with Queen
I
Alicia.
can. I can. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good.
That's good. Well, I know I gave you an
Thanks for the invite.
introduction. What did you say?
I
You
said thank
good?
you for the invite.
Oh, you are welcome. I'm just gonna turn you up a little snap bit. You're welcome. I couldn't have ended any of this without having you on, so I know I had to have you on and with your voice. I know I said an introduction for you, but for those of you who have never heard of the Bobby Parker Radio Show or Bobby Parker, can you tell us who is Bobby Parker behind that mic? Can you hear me? Uh-oh. Can you hear me? Yeah, you can't hear me.
You're breaking up a little bit. I hear you now.
Oh, wow, you are. Okay, I am. All right. Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So, for those of us who do not know who Bobby Parker is, can you tell us who is Bobby Parker behind the microphone?
I'm just playing the Bobby from originally from Apex, North Carolina, right between Raleigh, Durham, North Carolina, the Triangle area. Genevieve Parker's the oldest boy, Bobby Parker Senior's son, and I'm a lover of people. I'm a lover of gospel music, all music, and I am a gospel radio announcer. This year is my 39th year in broadcast radio. So, but a lot of people come up to me, Doctor Bobby Parker, but I'm Bobby Parker. I'm just playing a Bobby.
You're not playing old Bobby, but you know Doctor, right?
Yeah. Some people
Well,
scream out, Bobby,
you have been
Bobby, like Whitney Houston, Bobby.
right.
I get a lot of that.
Right, right. Well, they respect who you are. So, you've been in the industry for how long?
39 years, almost 40,
Yeah.
almost 40 years.
Yeah. So that's a long time. How has the industry changed
From
as
the
far as like when you first started?
well, I was hungry and I wanted to know everybody. So when I first got into it, uh, I was a go-getter. I was someone who wanted to know everything about the who's who. I wanted to know everything about, who was doing what, who was in radio, who was the artists, the record companies, and it was easy. I would look on the albums and look on the back of the albums, and they would have phone numbers, and they would have, people's
Mm.
names, and I was like, ooh, okay, I want to meet this person. So I contact that person. You know how they used to have all the thank yous and everything on the back of albums,
I do.
and I would call the record company. I introduce myself. I'll find out who the reps were. I would find out, get in contact with the artists. I started out 40 years ago with John P. Hezekiah Walker and Ricky Dillard, everybody that was coming out during the late 80s. And I would introduce myself when they come to town, let them know who I was, and I was on New Lion Radio. And then I joined the Gospel Music Workshop of America, and I wanted to know everybody. I didn't know anybody, but I would make
Right.
that I would introduce myself to everybody. My first trip to Los Angeles, California was at the GMWA, and I bumped into Dottie Peoples. And
Oh,
I was
wow.
like, I introduced myself, and I just wanted to meet everybody. I was very, very hungry.
Mhm.
DJ and R&B radio, and I did very well at R&B. And then right before hip hop was just starting in the early '80s. But I said all that I'm doing in R&B, I wanted to do it in gospel. So I just put myself in the way.
Wow.
I went out and I met everybody. I started attending the GMWA. I joined the Gospel Announcers Guild, and I let everybody know who I was. And I wanted to know all the who's who. I became friends with record company people. I became friends with the artists. Now, those same artists that I introduced myself to in the early 80s and late 80s when I was really doing good in radio, I can't even touch them now.
Really?
A lot of them I can't even get in contact with, but they remember. They know my face. Oh yeah, you're right.
Right.
Yeah, he started. Yeah, I remember him. He played my first album. Some remember and some don't. But I've been in the game. I've been in the game for over 40, almost
Right.
40 years.
Wow. So when you started, you just went full pledge and just went pshoom. Now, did you say that they have phone numbers on the back
You remember?
of the albums?
Yes, albums they would have.
I didn't remember
They would
that.
have.
Like,
They would have numbers, or you have their name. And this is before the. I would do
right,
research, and I get
right.
on my phone at home. I would just call and just research. I'll call the record company. You know, I'll call Warner Brothers and can I speak to such and such in charge of the black division, or do you have a gospel division? And I would learn all these names. I write them down. I research. I wanted to know everybody that was in the
Right.
gospel music industry, and I think
And so
I
did
did
they
I
allow
think I did a
you
great
to
job.
talk to those individuals?
Did they what?
Did they allow you to talk to those individuals?
A lot of times I did. I made sure that I would write down
Really?
names that I remember, or I would get in contact with CEOs of the record companies, and I found the reps were, who represented the gospel division. You know, I would call Malaco Records and find out who was such and such, and
Hmm.
can I speak to Frank Williams? And I would introduce myself. Then I find out
Wow.
who's in charge of the Mississippi Mass Choir, and then I would get in contact and know brother
Wow.
Mr.
Yeah.
David and Jared Mannery. I'll make sure I introduce myself to everybody that was a who's who in the industry.
And you know that now that's like you
I
know,
can't
I was born in 74.
now I can't get nobody on the phone.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah. I remember like I was thinking about today, like I was reminiscing on when I had my first internship at a record company called Polygram Records, and I was basically the one that sat at the door and people came submitting music, giving CDs, and they was not allowed to talk to anyone. That's what I was there to do, collect the CDs.
Yeah.
They asked to speak to someone, they will get in contact with you.
And
So
even
you have
radio,
came.
even even in radio, I would air check, or I would go to the lobby and submit my air check to try to be on some of the big stations, the Sheridan Broadcasting Network, or some of the other stations that were big in my area. And I was like,
Wow.
speak with such and such, or it's available.
Yeah.
Call back at a certain time, or I'll sit in the lobby and wait and watch people walk by.
Mhm. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Did you ever see back then how artists submitted their music? Just curious.
Back then, it was a lot of we had a lot of all the labels. We had labels. We had the Benson Records, and we had the Malicos,
That's
and we
right.
had Light Records, and they would mail
Mhm.
the albums. They would mail the albums to all the radio stations that play gospel. R&B stations would play gospel on Sunday morning. So I ended up being the Sunday
Mhm.
morning guy at R&B stations, and I would just play what was out or what was on the Cashbox chart, or what was hot in churches, what were the choir singing. I would, because there was no media base, and Billboard was growing, but gospel wasn't really included till later.
Mhm. So how did they choose artists back then? I'm just curious. Was it about professionalism, or what went into that back then?
It was about who was hot. The audience was the ones that created the hot artists. The Winans, Commission, when they came out, it was the artist. It was the audience that said, "This is who is hot. This is who's hot right now." The Hawkins. Everybody was incredible, and everybody was who we saw at GMWA. I would go to the midnight musicals, or I'll go in the class, or I'll go in the hallway, a lot of streets. I would go and introduce myself to all these hot art coming out, Daryl Coley, and all the legends there. They
Mhm.
were, you could go up and you could shake their hand,
Right.
give them my
Mhm.
give card, and just I wanted to know everybody that was out. So I met the Winans when they first came out.
Right.
Fred Hammond and Commission and
Right.
Marvin and all the guys, the quartet groups. It was, everybody was
Right.
accessible then.
Right. So are you saying to me that building a fan base is extremely important, because that's what you're saying, who's hot, right? Building a fan base is extremely important for artists.
Absolutely. If you don't have a fan base, who are you singing to? Yeah,
Mm.
you gotta have, and I know, but you still gotta have your audience. Still got a fan base.
Mhm.
You gotta have people that are loving you and showing you. So those are the people that you target.
Mhm.
If you're quartet, then you target all these quartet heads and these people who love quartet. Target them, and they see if you're networking with the people who maybe don't like quartet. You got to get everybody. You got to target
Mhm.
everybody who loves gospel
Mhm.
music and who loves the Lord. The choirs.
Mhm.
I would just
Yeah, I'm learning from you too, because what you're really saying, because I'm putting your radio experience with to an artist, and basically we as artists, we need to basically just go for everybody, just like you did when you first started.
yeah.
You went for everybody.
I went for everybody. I wanted to know.
I
I
want to
wanted to
talk to
know
this
them.
one, I want to talk to that one. That's what you did.
Yeah, and especially because they did a lot of traveling. They would come to your town, and they would want to know who's playing gospel in that town. So I had interviews when I first started with Andre Crouch, with Mom and Pop Winans, and the legends. But
Mhm.
Shirley Caesar, one of my best supporters here at home in Raleigh, Durham, is Pastor Shirley Caesar,
Mhm.
and she would support me. John P.
Mhm.
Key would sit in the studio with me, and then I started learning the quartet groups because I didn't grow up in quartet, but I put myself in the way to meet Keith Wonderboy and Willie Neal Johnson,
Mhm.
and all the legends that were out at that time. And I would make sure they knew who I was.
Yeah, that's what, an artist, if you're listening, that's what he's saying, Um, and fan base is important because I think a lot of times we don't really think that fan base, because fan base is different now. You have the internet, Bobby Parker, right? You got the internet now, you're trying to get fans, but fans are not just over the internet. You got to get out there just like you did out. You still have to do that legwork.
Yeah, yeah. You got to know you want to be able to know your fans. 5,000 friends on
Mhm.
Facebook, but I don't know all them. But when I'm out and about, I want to
Mhm.
introduce myself and let people know that I'm touchable and approachable. And a lot of artists, I hate to say it, they're not approachable, they're not touchable. And how
Mhm.
dare you come out into the gospel music industry and not want to touch your fan base or touch people that you're singing and ministering to? So it's about building relationships. I preach this since I've been the vice president of the gospel of the North Carolina Gospel Announcers Guild almost 30 years. I know it's been over 20 something
Right.
years on it. So we teach, build relationships. You got to know these. You know who you're laboring with in the industry. So
Mhm.
build relationships, and I'm
Mhm.
trying to build relationships, but still to this day, but especially when I first started,
Right. Mhm.
everybody. I want to know everybody in the industry because this is the industry that I chose on, which I think I was called because I did the hip hop and the R&B. I was a mobile DJ at the party, but then when Christ came into my life, I wanted to bring all that expertise that I had in the R&B world to the gospel world.
Mhm.
Because I would listen to the AM radio guys growing up, and it wasn't of excellence. I was inspired; they were legends, but bring that excellence.
That's right.
I wanted to be on the radio since I was 9 years old. I would get up and watch Don Cornelius on Soul Train, watch Dick Clark on American
Mhm.
Bandstand, and I would watch the news.
Mhm.
I would watch the news reporters, how professional they were. So I wanted to bring that to the gospel. I'm in the country here in the South, but I didn't want to sound like I was from the South. I wanted to sound like Dick Clark.
Right.
I want to do interviews like Don Cornelius,
Right.
important people, all the gospel artists that were coming up. So they knew that I was professional. So that's what I stood on. And I used to listen to these people, radio people back in the day with my AM boombox. And I said, that's what I
Mhm.
want to do. I want to be the guy on the radio. Everybody want to stand in line on Idol and
Mhm.
America Got Talent and show their talent.
Mhm.
But I want to be the guy to introduce them. So
Right. Right.
that's what have me doing.
Well, some artists might say, "That's not me." That's what they might say. That's not me. I sing, but I'm not the one to get in front and introduce myself. That's what they might say. What do you have to say to that?
Well, I guess you're just singing at church with your family and friends or at the barbecue. That's not me. You don't want to talk to people. It's a business. It's an industry. You got to network.
Mhm.
You got to
That's
put
right.
yourself out there. You got to talk. You got to learn how to do
Mhm.
interviews. You got to go know how to minister to people. So it is you.
Mhm.
I know that that is good, but it's you. You got to be able to get out there up front and introduce yourself and be a part of this industry. It's ministry.
Right. Well,
It's
I say
ministry.
that.
It's ministry, but it's a business.
Yes,
Once you record and trying to sell your music, then you're
that's right. Amber Shaw says that's right. You have to build relationships. My thing is, look, if you said God called
hey,
you,
Amber.
he also he also equipped you.
Yes,
That's what I say.
yes,
If he
yes,
called you into the ministry, then he equipped you to be able to handle those things.
absolutely.
So, before an independent artist submits music to your station, what should already be in place?
Everything. You should have everything in place before you see. If you're recording in a studio, you did a live recording, then you should have everything in order to have your music available on all the digital outlets. You should have everything. You should have everything ready for your music to be available for people to purchase and for you to get your royalties and be on SoundScan and be with BMI. Right? You should have all that in place for you give your music to me. Then you gotta have your pictures, have your photos. You gotta have all this.
Absolutely.
You gotta have all this stuff ready. Then, if I read or file, do your homework. I accept MP3s, and now in 2026, your music 4 minutes or less, because I don't have that much time. 2-hour show, so I want to be able to present your music, and it's got to be up quality, great quality. It's a bar as Kurt Franklin and anybody else. You got to have quality music. Now, a lot of people say, well, I did that. I've been doing that, and they still don't play me. Then keep doing it. Keep doing it, submitting, keep networking, keep, and don't just try to go to the top first. A lot of people, they do their music, they send their music, and they want to go straight to the top. And when I say to the top, you want to go straight to Hallelujah FM or Urban One
Right.
or Cumulus. You want to go to these big corporate stations, but go to the college radio stations. Go to the local. Go to your local AM gospel station. Introduce yourselves to those people in your own area. Be known in your region. And now, come to me. I'm an independent,
That's right.
syndicated radio show, and I will review it, and I will most definitely listen to your music and give you any advice that I think that you would need to go to the next level. Don't just shoot from the top. I mean, it's good to shoot for the stars, but you gotta work.
Right. I think it starts at the little guys first. I always call it, it starts at, and just like you said like the DJs or, yeah, I like that. I need to be taking notes, but I can replay this. This is all going to be on my YouTube channel. Yeah, that's all going to be. So I want to shout out some people that came in the room. G, we said hello. Shanique, she's a radio station host from Atlantic City. Kajane, she's an artist. Helen Freeman is in here. Brother Reggie Rich, how you doing? Radio personality. You guys have to follow all these people that's in here, please. Okay. Tiffany LeRae Perry, how you doing? Tisha Winkler, how are you? Partice, how are you? Curtis Barry Martin, how are you? Oh, let me see. Yeah, Leo Brown, we said. Yeah, thank you guys. Sharita Jones.
You said C. Barry Martin?
Yes.
Yeah, that's my buddy.
Absolutely. So, yeah, we have to make sure that we have all of these things in place. But sometimes we count out some radio stations, and we can't do that. That's what you're telling us?
You can't do that. Right. Don't count out nobody. All radio matters. College radio, AM radio, FM radio, low power FM radio, internet radio. All radio matters. Don't just send your stuff to the ones that report to media base. Start with everybody. Because sometimes the media based reporting stations may not play you quickly as some of the others will. And then media based reporting stations are listening to those others. You want to know what other stations are you being played on? Everybody. Why would you only want to go to just 15 stations?
That's true.
Reach everybody. And radio is, people are still listening to radio. Some people are saying radio. If you got a record, yes, you do.
Yeah, you do.
I think you do. Of course, we have Sophia. We've got people listening on their playlist, and we got Spotify. These other ways, technology to listen, but people are still getting in their cars and listening to the radio.
That's right.
It's still listening to radio. Seasoned saints are still listening to AM radio stations.
That's right.
So reach everybody.
Should we still have CDs? Because that's always a question of should we?
I think we have more CDs than players because I don't have anything to play on. But some people, and I think some stores are beginning to get back into CD play. But yeah, CDs that's good for merch. You can still sell your
Yeah, because
music.
Shanique's this girl. She's one.
Yeah, we just
Shanique
gotta have
is
more.
sorry, Shanique, because there's a delay when we talk. That's probably
Okay.
why we're talking on each other. But Shanique, she's a radio station host that's in Atlantic City, my neck of the woods of New Jersey. And she always, whenever she does singles, she always will ask for a CD. So you guys listening out there,
That's it.
that yeah,
I think if we have so much players, I think CDs are coming back. Vinyl, there's people who love and collect vinyl, and vinyls are coming back. But of course, everybody's streaming, and that's a crazy topic there.
yeah. So we have a lot going on that we have to be doing, right? We have to have our bios, right? We have to have our headshots, CD covers. I should be writing this down so I don't skip over anything.
Short bios.
Short bio.
Give me short bio. Give me a great professional picture, and give me odes and length of the song and your
Mhm.
property that is registered, and so I can be prepared to use that. Now I don't need a long bio. Do an interview, and have a 5-minute interview to tell me your story. But give me a short
Okay.
bio. Give me something about you that I can be prepared for when you do an interview. And interviews like we're doing now, interviews are important. I do interviews every week, and I have thousands of interviews.
Yeah. What makes you receive a single in your mailbox, in your inbox, and you're listening, but what makes you continue listening to this song? Or say, I want to play it in my show.
You got to catch me. You got to get me at the first 30 to 40 seconds. You got to really catch my ear. And I have like a long intro, but get right into the song. And here, I have a great, I think I have a great ear for great songs that are out and become hits. And just catch me. When you send it to me, because I get so much music, and then create a buzz before I even open my email. I was like, oh, I saw them on social media. Oh, I saw them in my area. I saw them singing somewhere. You know, whatever platform that is for gospel, but whatever platform that you can use it, and then everything that you record it and put and post it. If you are an artist, when I go to your social media, I should know you are a gospel recording artist. I want to see content. Create a buzz. Then when I get your email, oh yeah, I remember that. I remember seeing them sing at such and such.
Right.
I remember hearing that. I know that name.
Yes.
Open it up and listen to it, and I review all music. And then I was like, okay. And a good, I don't want to get in trouble.
You won't tell.
A good programmer would want to be like, I want this on my show. I want my station. Good, not programmers were the ones that would present good music when they hear it first, then present to the audience. And if the audience loved it, you go.
Yeah, it was a keeper.
Artists, no artist really shouldn't have to chase radio people. It should be the other way around. We should be chasing them. Because I want them on my show. I want to play their song.
Mhm.
I hear a brand new one back in the day when I heard Hezekiah Walker. I was like, oh, get him on my show. I got to get
Right.
that song on my show, even before it released or when
Right.
it's newly released. I want to be the first to play it. Remember radio? You say that
Yeah.
we're the first.
Yes. Yes.
We're
Yes.
the first. We're the first to play.
Right. And we were proud for that. Right. We're proud.
Yeah.
Yeah. Social media is out now. So a lot of people feel as though, this social media is taking up too much of my time. So literally, I don't really want to be on here, promoting myself unless I am nominated for an award, and that's a different story. I'm just saying. That's what
If
they
you're
feel. Because
you're an
as you can
artist,
tell, Bobby, right? As you can tell, right? All artists is out there when they nominated. Bing, 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 bing. I mean, my thing be running off. Like I'd be like, okay, but then
it's
December,
it's binging now. Considerations for the Double Awards.
right?
All right, okay. But
right. But
if
you
you're an artist,
you're telling us that you want to see us, the whole time. That's how you go into our social media. And you say, let me see. So we really, a lot of us have some work to do.
If I can't tell you're an artist on your social media, then I'll move on. You should want to be able to post something every day or every other day about your single, about your ministry, where you are. If you performed at any Juneteenth event, that should be on your social media. If you're gonna be at the Stellars, then I should be able to say, hey, this artist is gonna be at the Stellars. I want to make sure we network. I want to make sure that we connect.
That's right. That's right. I think some of us, though, we don't want, I don't know. I just think that a lot of us are not walking in what God told us, that if we have been called, this is you, accept it. It's okay to promote yourself. No, your family members might not accept it. Because see, some of us, no, I don't want to do that, because then they're going to be saying, you think you all of that. See, you got all of that. No, this is you. This is what you do. This is what God has called you to do. So walk in it.
I'm not an artist. I'm a radio announcer. Get on my social media and tell everybody I'm a radio guy every day. I'm not waiting. I got to promote myself.
You walked in it. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You got a free social media site. You should be promoting everything that you're doing.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And there's a lot of things that you can talk about and promote. Some of us say we don't know what to promote, and time after time I give y'all things to promote and you still won't do it. So literally, but if you're nominated for something, you're promoting. I don't understand that, but I don't know. I guess I'll get to understand it, So we have a lot of work to do, guys. A lot of work to do. Ministry just doesn't stop, and to be honest with you, Bobby, I feel that the communicating and the establishing rapport with different people in the industry, that should start before you get your single out. I'm sorry, I'm just saying.
Absolutely. Introduce yourself to people in the industry, network, learn the who's who before your music is out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because you ever see those ones that they sit back and as soon as they get their single out, and then they liking every comment under what you post, like, because their single is out, so they want to get noticed all of a sudden. Do you ever see them? I'm like, y'all need to stop. Y'all really need to stop. You really need to stop. So having a team, is that important to have a team?
Absolutely. As an artist, you do want to do the work. You want want to work as well, but it's also good to have a team. Have some people that work, especially if you're trying to get level. You want your team calling for you, or your record representative, your record rep, or that works for you. If you're independent, then you should have a team that will handle things. Just the artist. The artist is there to minister, to perform. They shouldn't have to be on the phones doing this and doing that. But if you are a go-getter, and like who was a go-getter? She's still a go-getter. Vicki Winans. She was the hardest working woman in gospel. Vicki Winans, she didn't wait. She was her own manager.
Right.
Lucinda Moore does. Lucinda is a go-getter. Those are the people. Those are the artists that's going to put the work in, and they're going to work just as hard as their team. But it's also good to have a team.
Right. Well, do you believe in God sending you people to help you fulfill your purpose? Like some people might see things within my music that I'm like, I don't see it. Do you believe that happens?
That God can send people to help you with your purpose. Absolutely. Those open doors. Those doors are God sent people that are helping you get to the next level. So yes, we can't do it by ourselves. You can't be an island. You gotta have people.
That's right. Okay. Can you hear me? Because it looks like it's going in and out or so.
I hear you.
What habits separate artists who last 10 years from those, who disappear after one project?
You gotta come into this having a plan, 5-year plan or a 10-year plan or just a 1-year plan, and you want longevity and you want a catalog. So you just don't want to just put all your eggs in one basket. You gotta have a plan. You gotta be able to know that, okay, we're gonna do this, we're gonna work this. And you can work one single for a year. Why rush to put out a single in January and then put out another single in April? People don't know your name, or people don't know your song. You want your song to be I would rather know people know my song than know my name. And a lot of times the audience who loves gospel music, they would like, I love that song, but I don't know who sings. I love that song. I would want people to love my song, and that's creating longevity.
That's
and
right.
Then later on, people will start knowing your name.
Right. We were talking. Go ahead.
You know the song, I Told the Storm?
Yes, that's my favorite. Yes.
People love that song. But everybody don't know Greg O'Quinn and Joyful Noise. Or the young lady who sings the song. But they love that song. They love that song. Then if you're somewhere and you see Greg O'Quinn perform, oh, okay, I didn't know he did that song.
That's right.
That's
right. And it's funny because I was going to say something about that. Brother Reggie Ridge says a mentor must believe in you, and you as an artist must accept constructive criticism. Oh, that's important.
That is. You got to be able to learn, keep learning. And the way this business changes, the way this industry is changing, it changes every second. So you got to take criticism or be able to have a mentor to help you along the way, and not take it or in a bad light. It's just to help you do better. You want people in your corner that's going to help you better. Why get to the point of recording, present a showcase, and you sound bad?
Oh.
And you already got a friend didn't they tell you in rehearsal?
No.
Didn't they tell you in rehearsal, or didn't they tell you? Did the engineer or producer tell you in the studio that this is not good? You gotta have people that's gonna tell you the truth, and then you gonna present to radio. Gotta take criticism. You gotta have people in your corner that's gonna tell you the truth. Now, mama, and grandma, and everybody, they gonna love your record, but be around people that are in the industry, or
Mhm.
your radio, your local radio announcer. What do you think about this?
Right.
So he
Mhm.
can tell you.
Mhm.
But I hate to say it, we got people that will take your money and take everything you got and
My
let you go
God.
on and
Yeah.
walk off that plank.
Right. Yeah. When I put out my Christmas single, I let 4 people listen to it because my dad taught us, taught me in music. He's like, no, you're looking for the worst. So basically, you want people to listen because you want them to tell you what's wrong with it. So I'm always that person that's like, what's wrong? Are you sure? Then I'm like, really? Are you sure? No, you're not sure. Are you sure? It's okay.
Or what can I do?
So
What can I do better?
mhm,
What can I do better?
that's right. To
You know,
correct it.
yeah,
That's right.
and that's before you and you need to do that before you make it available.
Mhm.
Before you announce Thursday night at midnight, my new single is available. Did you let
It's
other people
true.
hear that? Did you let other people hear that before you did this big announcement that your single is available? And then you ain't got no support. So it's a lot to be
Well,
learned.
yeah, but
And
Bobby
I'm a part.
Parker. Go ahead.
And in years, I've been teaching and preaching to independent artists. Do your homework. Know the industry. Learn all the primary A to B list of stuff you need to know about the industry because you'll be taken advantage of. And then you're out here spending all your money traveling all these places, and nobody know who you are. This time out, we shouldn't be. We still should be. We should not be doing that now in 2026. But we still
Right.
are. There'll be showcases. It's going to be a million showcases at Stellar Awards Week, right? But you gotta have your stuff prepared to be able to minister in front of people who can help you.
That's right.
Why are artists singing in front of other artists? Who's in the
Mm.
room? Make it make sense.
That's right. That's right. That's right. You have to take advantage of what's in front of you. Really come prepped. We do. You have to come prepped. And I also, someone had told us, and it does happen because I've seen it happen in my own eyes at a show. Artists will sing, and guess what they're gonna do after they sing? They leave. They leave.
You
The
spend money.
biggest mistake that you could ever make.
You spend money to get there. You spend money to pay whatever the price was to showcase. Then you're gonna sing and leave. You ain't even met the radio people. You haven't met the
Right.
industry folks.
Mhm.
You got to invest into yourself and make it matter.
Mhm.
Put yourself in the way. Hey, there go Bobby Parker. Oh, we got to
Right.
we got to
Right.
get him a single. But
Yeah.
people will perform
And
and
if
walk
you
right.
and if you
People
talk
will
and
perform
if
and
you're
walk right by me.
and if you're talking to someone, you stand there and you wait. Or you make sure you come back. But see, me, I remember meeting you at the Spin Awards, but I remember when you came in and everybody went up to you and I stood back. I'm like, let him have his time, you know. And after they left you, then I went over to you,
And I'm
But we
I'm
have
approachable. I don't want people to think
yes,
that I'm not. I am approachable. You can shake my
yes,
hand. I want to meet people. I want to meet new artists. I
right.
want to meet, and I look for the buzz. I'm online looking at people. I met a young lady today, and I like her single, and I know she's being played at other stations. So I reached out to her. I want to meet
Right.
people.
Yeah.
I reached out to that I saw. I want to meet these people. I'm approachable.
Yeah.
So
Isn't it
that's
fun though? It's fun though,
that's the
Bobby, to
thing.
meet people.
Yeah, yeah. There's so many new artists, and there's so many people that deserve an opportunity to be heard.
Mhm.
No, you're not gonna just uh, have your single, have your group on the stellar stage day one. No, but put yourself in a way to meet the key people. If you're a new artist and you're going to the stores, you need to go up to Don Jackson himself
That's
and say,
right.
Mr. Jackson, I'm Bobby Parker. I got a new group. I just want to introduce myself.
That's right. That's right. I'm teaching, that's what I'm teaching my sons right now, how to go up to someone, they're 17, and say, extend your hand, hello, I am, and if you don't know that person's name, who might you be, and, talking that way but you might meet someone that's not friendly. What do you do? And I tell them, it's fine. Just tell them who you are, you know, if you got information, leave their information and then go to the next person. But
Uh,
everyone is not like that.
yeah, I'm gonna date myself. Okay. I don't know if you remember the movie. It was a Sidney Poitier called "The Piece of the Action,"
Yes, 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 yes.
and they had these school kids trying to get a job, and they
Mhm.
would have them go out into the city and introduce themselves in a proper way. When I saw that as a kid,
Mhm.
I
Right.
said, "That's what I'm gonna do."
Hmm. That's right. And the same way with your music. If you're out there, like I remember that when because me and my mother, we used to always go sell things at flea markets. Well, at the time, we had my CDs. They were playing CDs. And my mother used to always take them and put them on the table. And it was crazy because the CD cover, so that's another thing of discussion. That CD cover was my picture. So I say that to say people came over because they saw my picture. So I want to talk about how important, my goodness, is that CD cover. Because some people don't think it's important. They think they could just smack anything on a CD cover and they're done. But that CD cover is.
It's important. It's really truly important. You get an award for your cover, first of
Mhm.
all, and it attracts people who want to hear your music. Now, of course,
Mhm.
we don't have a rack of CDs that we used to have in the record stores or in Walmart,
Right.
because remember you would stand there and look at the albums or the CDs, see the cover, and you would buy it just because of the cover. So of course we don't have that anymore, but
Right.
it's still important because you're presenting your cover on your music when you submit it to radio. And,
That's right.
and real programmers, I'm big on programmers.
Mhm.
Real programmers.
I see. I see. I see.
Are there any programmers out there? Hello?
Hello.
Real programmers would look at that,
Mhm.
and that attracts people. Sometimes
Yeah,
you can get your music listened to just by the cover
that's what I was
and
told. Hmm.
have it professionally done,
Hmm.
and put it on your social media.
Yes.
If every Friday, every Thursday night, or every Friday, everybody who puts out music, they should be posting their covers.
Yes. Y'all heard that, right?
It's so
It's
easy.
the truth, but I don't I don't know. I don't know. There's so many artist pages that I'll go on, and I don't even hear a snippet of their song.
Yeah, yeah. Play a snippet
I don't
or
hear
show
it.
your cover. I enjoy this. I mean, how long has your album been available? Oh, it was out. way back in October. Oh man, I haven't
Mm,
even I haven't seen the cover.
never.
Make it make it available. You got to put there. So many ways that you can put yourself out there, and that's my motto. Put yourself in the way, and that's not
That's right. No, it's
put
not.
yourself in the way. The way I said, you should, if you're an artist and you're going to Stella Week and you spend all your money in Charlotte, you got to introduce yourself to Don Jackson. He'll say hello and be nice and meet you, or
Right.
you gotta say hello to a record rep or a radio person, someone in the industry that help you in your process of what you're doing. Don't just sing and leave.
I know. And then some artists, we're not supporting each other. We're not. Hey, hello, Kevin Wilson. I see Kevin Wilson just came in. We're not supporting each other.
We gotta support each other. As this gospel genre, we gotta support it. We can't last if we don't support each other. You know who supports
Right.
who support each other very well? That's the country music industry.
Mhm. I kind of figured you was gonna say that. That's true.
They get on the country music awards,
Mhm.
and when they win, they want to thank country radio.
Mhm.
I
Mhm.
haven't heard a gospel artist in a long time thank gospel radio.
My goodness. My goodness. So
I may be wrong. Maybe wrong in a minute.
it's really sad. It really is really sad. Do you think that a lot of artists are busy competing and they're not too busy focusing on what God called them to do, their ministry, fulfilling it?
Yes and no. It's a competition. It's the music business, but it's more business than music. So there is a competition, and
Mm.
I didn't want to say this word on your show tonight, but but there are gatekeepers.
Oh yeah, because you're gonna get in trouble.
Okay, delete that what I just said. Okay, but it is
Gonna
competition,
really get in trouble.
and but we got to support one another. We
Yeah.
got to support one another. Radio, we got to support
Yeah.
artists. Artists got to support one another. Collaboration is a big word that I love to see collaborations, and it's not happening a lot the way it should be. But we got to support one another. We're
You
in
know,
it.
we were talking about that the other day, the collaboration. So I went to the Kindred Awards, and nobody knows that award because it's up north, and everybody calls every other award, but we don't know about the Kindred Awards, which has been here for 11 years. They don't know about that. So I'm like interviewing some artists, and I made a comment, and it was like, wait a minute, it would be cool, literally, if we had artists from the South that collaborated with artists from the North, because then we can come up here. That would be a way to mingle with the artists from the North.
We're not doing.
But we want to collab with the ones in our neighborhoods.
Anybody who's available to work with someone else.
Yes.
You hear questions sometimes. Who is it that you always wanted to work with? You hear people say that or ask that question.
I do.
Then we
And
need
they
more.
go right to the big people. See, that's what I don't. I'm like, why you can't do the small ones?
But we need
If they sound good.
more collaboration. I Kayla Carr for making the album she did and collaborated all the legends, and we need more of that.
Yeah. Yeah.
All the big Fred and John, Fred Hammond collabing out a great hit together, or has Walker and Marvin Sapp get a great hit. They collab together. We need more. That would help the industry. And independent artists can do it too.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah. I had talked about that one time to someone. We were talking about that. That's true. Yeah. So I want to play a small game with you. It's not going to take too long. And of course, you do have to give the answers to it. So it's my little Jeopardy game. So my first question is one word that
Terrible Jeopardy.
describes a successful artist. One word that describes a successful artist.
Humility. What is humility?
Hmm. Hmm. That's a good question.
If there's
Everybody put that in the
if
drop
if,
down.
if there's they are humble. Supposed to
That's
be.
right. They're supposed to be. My God, though, doesn't look like that. But anyway, let's go to the next question. What is Bobby Parker's pet peeve when it comes down to artists?
What is being arrogant?
Being arrogant. Did y'all hear that? All right, let's see. Oh boy, you're gonna get in trouble
You gonna
tonight.
get you're getting me in trouble with
No,
this
no, not me.
gospel Jeopardy game.
This is a good one too. What is the best investment that an artist can make?
Investing in themselves.
Absolutely. Hope you guys are listening.
Don't wait. Don't wait on nobody else.
One social media platform that every artist should master. Hmm.
Uh, I would say TikTok because so many people are on TikTok and YouTube. Because more people watch YouTube than anything. We're
That's
all on
right.
Facebook. We're all the adults. Young people have left Facebook, so all the adults are on Facebook.
Right.
But to master, I think you need to master TikTok and your YouTube channel.
Yeah, because YouTube, we have our videos on there, and we really got to get that together.
Yeah.
Yes, and I know I do, so I'm with y'all.
I need to get back on TikTok.
Yeah,
I need help.
I think we said this already. Physical CD or digital submissions. We already said that. I mean, we can do both though, Bobby. Can't we do some of both? I mean, well,
Well,
definitely digital, but
to send music to me,
oh yeah, it's digital. Yeah,
yeah,
right.
yeah, I gotta have I
MP3.
gotta have an MP3. I don't have anything to
Right.
play a CD on.
Yeah. No, everybody has to have basic MP3 and send that. But get you guys like about 50 CDs, push them to the side. Because y'all might have some, I don't want to say old heads, but y'all might have
That's
some
great merch.
young old heads.
It's great merch. When you're out ministering and you got CDs, somebody's gonna buy your CD.
So we should have merch too, though, because you mentioned just said that. So we got the CDs, we got the T-shirts. What other merch should we have?
If mugs, cups, anything,
Mhm.
magnets on your refrigerator, anything, pins, anything with your name or your single on it. That's great. You can always have great merch. You want merch to give away and you want merch to sell.
Mhm. Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, Tony D says CDs are still relevant. Cedric, it's a sorry dog that won't wag its own tail. If the artists don't invest in themselves, who else will? Yeah. Also, Instagram and Snapchat. It's a lot. But come on, y'all. We gotta at least eliminate, like we gotta get it down to like at least like
Let me
because I
mention
mean
this.
let's
Let me mention this. You just mentioned Tony.
Mhm.
Um,
Go ahead.
I love building relationships with my fellow um, radio announcers, and me and Tony, we got a great relationship. Tony, I found an artist that you work with that I found she's creating a buzz, and I want her on my show. I want to do an interview with her, and because she's worked with Tony, then I know that she's a good artist,
Hmm.
and I have her with other announcers. If I know that you know a fellow is playing this, and we got a great relationship, then I'm gonna jump on it, and that's what I love
Hmm.
too about this industry. When I got in radio, I wanted to know every radio announcer in the country. When I
Hmm.
drive throughout the country, I listen to their shows. I want to know what they're playing in New York, what they're playing in Georgia, what they're playing on the West Coast.
That's
So
right.
it's important that I build relationships with my colleagues as well, and that helps
Hmm.
me to be able to play music as well, or choose an artist because it used to be we would all get on calls together. R&B did this a lot. We would get on calls together. Hey, you guys on the brand new such and such? Yeah, we're playing in the South. We're playing it. Oh, okay, we're playing it up north. It doesn't. Every record's not going to work like that. But if you have a great relationship with your fellow colleagues, and
That's right.
we all would come together, get on one
Hmm.
accord, and support a
Hmm.
certain artist, that would
Hmm.
keep that would keep. Oh man, but
That's true. And just like
it's
you
hard.
said, that's like you mentioned about and I'm always telling even different artists that I do know, it's important to when you create that relationship and it's on good ground, you keep it on good ground, versus someone that might see somebody else's name come into your inbox and you're like, nah, I'm not dealing. But if you saw Tony D's music, from an artist or whatever come in your inbox, you're going to say, okay, I know it's good, you know so it's very important for us to establish that good ground, to be solid people, so when people accept something from us, they look in that inbox and they see, I don't know, um, um, a Malik Hill, and I'm like, nah, I'm not opening that, I'm good. As to if they saw somebody else's and was like, oh no, I know that's good.
Hmm.
you know
And it happened to me today. I saw an artist on social media. I saw
Mhm.
that artist was connected to my good friend Tony D. I opened it up. I
Mhm.
reached out. I said, I'm not playing them. I'm trying to get an interview and help that artist go to the next level. That's what it's all about.
Mhm.
Now,
That
I,
is.
I promised myself I would not say anything to get myself in trouble with you, Queen Alicia, but we have so many organizations and we're not coming together. We're just taking people's money. Let's
Mhm.
let's get together where we can help these independent artists, where we can
Yeah,
keep where we can keep the seasoned artists with their hits going. We got to come together,
we
and I
do.
refuse to keep spending all my money. And what do you bring to the table? Who
That's true. That's
I'm
true. That's so
getting,
true.
I'm getting myself
Um,
in trouble. I'm
and
getting myself in trouble.
No, we do. We do. And I see brother Reggie Rich. I'm so mad at him because, literally I asked him for an interview and now he's like spitting everything that he would say in an interview out and I'm not reading it. How about that? How about
Come
that?
on, come on,
Yes.
Red.
I
Come
was
on
on
the show. Chop it up with Queen Elisa. Come on.
come sit down. Come on, get it together.
We
I'm
gotta
not.
help the people. We gotta help the people. We gotta
I
help
was
with
on
the
one
people.
of his free shows back, well, probably before my parents, or maybe like 4 or 5 years ago. I was on one of his free
shows that he had in Connecticut. So he's talking about it, but I'm not saying nothing about it. I saw the comment. I'm not saying nothing. You come here, like Bobby Parker just said, and chop it up with Queen Alicia. You were invited. You said no. No, that's okay. That's what you said. Tony said Bobby is a solid supporter of indies. He does his best to do what he says he's going to do. So he told me something, y'all not getting me in trouble. Whatever. Whatever, Reggie. Whatever. Is there anything that you have to say for someone that's trying to get in a ministry and they look at all of this and say, this is just really too much? Wait, do you have any word on how someone can raise funds that can help them with their ministry?
Look for sponsorship. You know, or get your grant. You know, you're your own company. You're an independent artist. You're your own label. So get your LLC. Get you some grants, or find someone who can help sponsor you and keep you going. It's hard. Don't spend your rent and your car payment trying to get to gospel events. Don't do that. But invest in yourselves, of course, but get someone that can help you. There's people available that can help, and just try to get sponsored. I'm an independent syndicated radio show, and I look for sponsorships. I look for people that can help, or friends or churches and stuff like that. And there are people available. You're your own entity. You're your own record company, but there is help out there. So do that first, and stuff in the way. You never know who's listening. You never know who's watching you, and just put yourself out there.
You know, I found it to be really good. One Quartet group that I follow, they had a calendar one day, and they just put the calendar down and said, you know what, pick a date, and that's the amount of money that you can donate me. And I was like, wow, that's cool. And so they started picking dates off the calendar, you know, and started sending her the money through her Cash App. And I found that to be really good because, you know, they have clothes that they have to wear, you know, different things that help them. And again, artists, we didn't even tap on that. We didn't even tap on the clothes that we have to wear and these performances that when we go out and we minister, because when you go to a church, it's not the same clothes you're going to wear when you sing at a festival. It's just not.
That's artist in development, or A&R. That's when you learn the ropes of, you know, if you're going to an outdoor event, everybody wear t-shirts or blue and white.
Right.
But if you're going to elegant event or award show, everybody wear, you know, dressed up suits and wear things that will not distract your audience.
Right. Please don't wear your stuff out. That's what Bobby.
Yeah, and I didn't say that, but don't wear stuff, or don't wear things that, you know, we want to be able to concentrate on what you're ministering.
Right. You know, and no shorts. Come on, ladies. Like we're gonna talk about that too, and we're gonna have people that come in and talk about a lot of this stuff. I know a girl that's basically going to be talking about even just the business side of, like you said, the LLC, you know, as an artist, because a lot of us, we don't know that. So she's going to come on and talk about that. So he talking about Brother Reggie Rich talking about, I'm going to come on your show next month. No, I'm full. I'm booked.
Okay, so back to Tony D says artists don't need to hurry to put the music out. Oh, what's wrong with waiting a year to get your finances together before the music is out?
Absolutely. We just spoke on so much that you have to do to be prepared before you even put the music out. There's so much. There's a list of things that you got to have. You know, are you even registered? with everything that you need to register with
Right.
your codes and
BMI,
your
all of that.
BMI. Are you doing that? A sound scan. You want to be able to get money. It's a business. So are you even registered to do all? And you do need a year. You do need to take a year to get everything prepared. You do want to plan out your year. You know,
Right.
everybody should be planning out what they're doing in 20 even now. You know, so when 2020
Right.
January 20, and wait, you gotta know when to put music out too.
Right.
You know what season?
Right.
It's a lot. It's a lot. Don't just throw.
Yeah, it is a lot.
Don't just
But
throw there and no one knows
yeah.
who you are.
Yeah, yeah. But that's what like I like if you have a successful team, I know some people that do. They have some good, you get together on a Zoom call or whatever and you sit there and go, "Okay, this is what I want. How are we going to make this happen?" And everybody sit around the table and throw stuff at you, throw stuff at you and throw stuff at, and that's how you make it work. And it just comes together.
And you got to be hungry. You really got to want. You got to work hard. You got to pay your dues. You got to do your homework. You got to learn the industry. You got to learn the business. And you got to be hungry. So when you have that opportunity, when you have your song out, be ready to do all the things that you need to do. Work, build relationships with radio. Know your audience. Know everything that you're supposed to prepare when you perform and what to dress. And I'm on the red carpet. I do a lot of red carpets. Be prepared.
I can't imagine.
Be prepared to know how to do interviews on the red carpet and to be approachable and be accessible for people.
Right.
And don't just go to certain people. If you're on that red carpet, I don't care how long the carpet is. Those stellar carpets are long. But if you're a new artist and you hungry, talk to everybody.
Everybody.
And
you're gonna be tired, but you're gonna have to do that. That's what you're gonna have to do.
Yeah. Even the A-list artists.
That's right.
It's a lot of times I know they don't want to or they're not gonna do it. But a lot of us, we want those A-list artists on the red carpet. And a lot of times they just wish them on by.
Yeah. But we got to make sure that when we come to these award shows that we're looking professional. We don't want I'm sorry. We don't want no slips all the way up to your butt. I'm just saying, y'all. I'm just saying. Your boobs hanging out. Because let me tell you, now why am I talking about this right here? See, now you starting stuff. But see, I'm just being honest because when I go, it's the mall. Look, people will say, I've had male friends tell me, well, they say that that's all that's in the stores. Well, I'm going to say that you need to go shop at another store.
Yeah, you want to be
That's
presentable.
what I'm going to say.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you agree?
You got to be presentable, yes.
Yes. So I don't mean no harm, but some of y'all, the clothes that y'all wear, and then when you're singing in churches and you have holes in your jeans and you look, the God I serve, he deals in nothing but excellence. Okay, so with me, when I go up in the church, that's what I'm presenting myself, not to people, but to God. When I go and I carry my ministry at a festival the same way, I'm not standing up there with shorts that are cut so low that when I bend over, you see my butt. I am representing God.
Right.
So I think we have to understand. We're not representing.
Even on a hot day at the outdoor fest, still want to be presentable. Of course, you may wear the jeans or the fashionable outfits, but you want to look like you're a gospel artist. You want to be presentable.
That's
right. I agree with that.
That's right. I'm sorry, but y'all not there to get a man. And if y'all there because you think you're going to get a man that got short, like,
Let me be quiet. Then that's not the man for you because he shouldn't be looking. But okay, let's go on. See, we have fun here. So, Mr. Bobby Parker, I do want to say thank you. Is there anything else that is a pet peeve of yours that you would like to get out right here on this platform to artists, radio station personalities, promoters, programmers? You're safe, I promise. I won't tell anyone.
I don't want to keep complaining about things. I just want to just let's encourage one another,
Yeah,
support each other, and let's come together. Let's
that's
stop
right.
being divided. Because we're not going to
Yes,
make it as an industry. The gospel music industry is not going to make it if we keep being divided, or we keep being what's that the crab thing? What's the saying? Crab in the
right.
bucket, man.
Mhm.
We're not going to
Yeah,
make it being the crab in the bucket mentality. We got to come together. We got to support one another. So the opposite of that is my pet peeve. So let's come together. Let's support one another, and let's be approachable. Let's love on one another. I'm a big thing about loving people. I love
Mhm.
everybody, and we got to love one another. That's what the Bible says. And if we're in the gospel music industry,
That's right.
we all should be loving one another, not tearing each other down.
Mhm.
So that's put yourself in the way.
That's
Make yourself when I'm going to these events. I got some big events to go to this summer. I want to meet you. Let me know about your
right.
ministry. Let me know about your new single, and
Mhm.
send me your music. Send me your music. Let me review it. I'm always looking for those that are creating a buzz. So if there's an artist on here and I don't have your music, send it to me.
And
My
what's your
email,
contact information?
my
Mhm.
contact, my email. Send it to my email, bobbyparker720@gmail.com. That's Bobby Parker 720 is my birthday. July 20th coming up next month at
Oh,
gmail
wow.
at gmail.com. Bobby Parker 720 at gmail.com. And then uh, let me know your story behind your music. Let's do an interview. Let me help you push your music to get where you're trying to get to. And I think that God has truly blessed me to be able to stay humble and still rub elbows with
Mhm.
those that are doing it the right way, and be a platform that's just as good as the ones that I'm nominated with the Stellars coming up in August.
That's right. And congratulations with that.
Thank you.
I'm glad that I was able to. A lot of times when you see people, you think, well, I knew you, but when you see people, you might think people from the outside might think that they're not approachable. And this is talking about everyone that's been on the platform with the voice behind the mic. So, right now, you guys, you have a lot of radio station personalities that you're approachable with. Even if you want to say, wait a minute, hello, Mr. Bobby Parker, I saw you on Queen Alicia's show. That's the end. That's the end. So in case you're feeling nervous and you're like, I still don't know how to approach them, that's how you're gonna do that. And the rest of the rest of the radio hosts that you've seen, that's how you're gonna approach the Tony D. Hi, Mr. Tony D. I saw you on Queen Alicia's show. You was in the chat room, whatever. That's how you're gonna say it. Leo Brown, that's how you're gonna talk and you're gonna say, hey, not brother Reggie yet. He not ready. You know, he
Yeah,
not
why have a
ready.
platform?
But
Why have a platform in your private? I'm not private. I'm accessible. Send me
right,
your music. That's my email. And then when I play your music, say, hey, you can hear my music on the Bobby Parker radio show. You know, you're
hmm,
gonna you're
yeah, that's
gonna
right.
do
And
that.
don't forget to
You're gonna do
support.
that if Erica Campbell is playing you. So
Ah,
do it on my show too. Okay.
that's right. That's right. Look, I go beyond. I say this, you got to blast them, blast them with a fire, blast them and say thank you. because everyone does not have to play your music,
Yeah, yeah,
you
yeah.
know. And they remember, stations remember what happened. They remember how artists treated them. They remember that.
And I have a big audience. I'm almost at 40 affiliates, and those stations they listen to my show, and they can add you. Some of them are reporting stations, some of them are not. You want everybody. You want everybody to. If you're trying to reach the
That's
world, trying to build the kingdom, you want to reach everybody. So that's what I'm all about.
That's right, Bobby, because I never, and we're gonna go to, but see, you reaching something else because I never understood. I mean, I understand, I kind of understand and I don't. But if God has called us into ministry, I don't think God says, I just want you to be independent and be local, be a local artist. He don't do that. I, that's the part that has me like a question mark when artists go. Now, if your circumstance, is you have to be a local one because you got kids and you got husband, da, 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 okay. But who made you the one to say, I'm going to be local? When God gave you this talent and this gift, he wants you to spread it all over. He don't give you something for you just to hold it and do it locally. Mm-mm, mm-mm.
And if you're an indie artist and you are on my show, I'm going to address you as a national recording artist.
I like that.
And
That's
treat you
nice.
and treat you with respect, the way I would, any of the A-list artists.
That's right. That's right. Well, we're going to end it right there. Right there. Right there. Thank you so much. Again, leave them with your email address again and social medias.
My email address, your MP3 singles to Bobby Parker 720 mail.com. You can hit me up on social media
Okay.
at Bobby Parker 720 on Instagram, and find me on Facebook, Bobby Parker the number 2, Bobby Parker on Facebook. And I'm approachable. You add me, I'll add you. You can message me, but business can always send me an email. Be professional. Say hello, Bobby. Don't be bland.
Right.
Let's build a relationship. And I will support and listen, review your music, and help you move to the next level. And I am so excited. This year, my 39th year in radio. Years old next month, and I'm still grinding.
Ooh, what?
Yeah, I'll be 60 next month, but I'm still grinding.
So y'all know we got
I'm
good.
still grinding
Good.
like I first started. I still want to meet people. I still want to
Good.
introduce myself. I still want to know and be in great relationships with the A-listers and all the independent artists. I greet everybody, and that's what I'm all about. Shake my hand when you see me at any of these award shows. If you want to get your music played, let's build a relationship and put yourself in the way. Don't let nobody stop you, and just continue to just give God the glory, keep God first, and know that you are just as important as anyone else that's keep doing good music. It all starts with a group, and just learn the business.
That's right.
Learn the business and make it.
Yeah, and you know what? Now you have, someone, you guys have a lot of people literally that you can be asking questions, again, keep it to a minimum, because then they start, saying, hey, you might owe them a fee if you be asking, every day you going in a box, what it is, what it is, what it is, what it is.
Yeah,
So just keep it to a minimum.
when it comes to being consulted, that's you have to pay
Right.
people for great information. But if you're something simple or just to help you, I'm willing to help. And you can come and be a part of what we're doing here in Carolina. I'm vice president of the North Carolina Gospel Announcers Guild. This year we're having our quarterly meetings, and it's nationwide, open to the public nationwide. And we're going to be in Charlotte, Stella Award Week with a showcase.
That's right.
Be available. I want to have a good time. I'll be going to some other independent
Yeah.
award shows and just meeting people. I want people. I
Yeah.
continue to seek who's making the buzz,
Yeah.
and that's what I.
My brother lives in Charlotte, so I'll definitely be at the Stellas, and I'm going to a couple of awards shows too.
Yeah,
So yeah. And even if you guys are passing through, this is the thing, because I've done it. I have passed through and stopped to see Pastor Darrell Bass and Delaware Boys, and that was a shock. I went to his church, and he turned around and he saw me sitting right there. So I just was, and I followed him around. The day I think the Rejoice Radio, they was having a whole festival there, so I visited. So that's fun too. I like that too. I agree with you, Bobby. I do love meeting people. Hmm. I do. So thank you once again for coming on Chopping It Up with Queen Alicia. You know my platform is always available to you anytime. Just let me know whatever you want to come on here to talk about. It's all yours. It is. Thank you
thank
so
you,
much, and I
thank you.
wish you the best of luck with on the Stellas. You know, y'all have to go vote for Bobby Parker. It's open vote, right? They could just They could just vote,
I think
right?
the voting is over now. It's just they're going to announce the winner on the pre-show.
Okay,
So
so just
yeah,
pray. Some prayers up.
I apologize for
Okay,
the
so just
technical difficulties. I was trying to get on my phone, but I'm on my laptop
mhm.
now, and I'm glad to be with you.
It's
I've enjoyed you, and keep doing what you're doing.
yeah.
Just I can't wait to see
Thank
you
you.
again real soon. And we
Thank you.
all need each other.
Yes, we do. Hmm. We definitely do, you guys. And if you're an artist, keep doing what you're doing. Again, you have a lot of supporters. You have more supporters that's for you than people that's against you. Always remember that. Always remember that. So good night, Bobby Parker. I hate to depart from you, but enjoy your night.
You too. Thank you.
Until next time. All right. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful interview. Thank you guys so much for being here tonight with me. I appreciate each and every one of you. Again, if you're an artist, you have so many supporters that's supporting you and want to see you do well. So make sure you tap into that, right? So therefore, you have no reason not to, do this industry as God has called you to. Make sure you love on people. You got a lot tonight. You got a lot. You got a lot. You got a lot. I hope you had your notebooks to take down information. Again, these interviews are going to be available over at Chopping Up with Queen Alicia YouTube. I'm just throwing all the videos in. It's not all set up, but it's almost there. Hopefully soon, right? I just need another person. I always say that, right? Like another Alicia, but I made these things, this platform, so that you guys can go over there anytime that you need the information. You know how to get in touch with Bobby Parker and all of the other radio station hosts, right? That has been on the platform. It's all there for you. All there. What you want, it's all there. So I thank you again tonight for being there, for the artists, for being here, for Bobby Parker. Thank you so much, artists. Thank you so much for being on the platform. And I thank you if you're a promoter, if just coming in just to say hello. I appreciate each and every one of you. And until next time, we have interviews next week starting Monday. Oh, we got some people that's going to come in here. We really do. And I'm lucky to have y'all saying yes to it. Every time I ask someone to come on, they're saying yes. So just keep me in your prayers for real though, for real, because I get tired sometimes. I really do. But I think about the artists and I think about all of us, like Bobby Parker said, coming together, right? Because so many of us, we don't get interviewed. So the artists don't know the radio station host, right? Well, guess what? Now you know a good chunk of them. So when you see them, you can say they look familiar. So I'm just going to go up. And again, you listen, Bobby Parker said, go up to every person, right? And say hello, right? Introduce yourself, right? Take your vitamins so you be energized. Introduce yourself. Because I want you to remember this, God has already called you. So if he has called you to it, right, you're equipped to handle it. Thank you so much for chopping it up with Queen Alicia. And I love y'all. If nobody told y'all today that they loved you, I love you. And everything I do, no matter what I do, is for you. Good night.
Chopping it up with Queen Alicia, where every word is clear and true. From deep talks and open dialogue, join the conversation. Explore real relationships and pass the growth.
Yeah, chop it up with Alicia. The queen. This is the podcast you know you're gonna need, hun. Chop it up with Alicia J today. She's dropping them nuggets, the stuff you really wanna say on relationships, the situationships, married or single, and even if you wanna mingle. Chop it up with Alicia, the queen. Today, yeah.
Discuss hot topics and let your knowledge flow.
The queen. Let's chop it up.
Entertainment and yes, and no Every conversation is a clear connected.
Let's chop it up.